All right, Chris Brown is calling out mainstream media at his peers in a recent post. The singer wrote, "I don't want to be accepted from none of the mainstream media and fake celebrities. I'm king in my own lane. Your fave ain't got bleep on me, and they know it. Ain't finna tap dance for approval. You will beg forgiveness of me. That I do know." All right, y'all. He's letting y'all have it. What are your thoughts on this post, Al?
Oh gosh, this is so tough. Him to either get off of social media or change this approach that he is using on his social media, because these FU bombs and these outbreaks that he has every other week on social media just reinforces the fact that people look at him as impulsive, erratic, and unpleasant. And that is one of the things that he's been fighting so hard to recover from, but he's giving them their own ammunition to shoot it back at him. Come on, Chris. Just try a different approach. I know it's hard because you're trying to move out from under this dark cloud in many different ways. Stick to your talent. Try a different strategy. If you want to release the whole I'm not impulsive, I'm not erratic, and all that stuff, then you can't be doing stuff like this on social media. I'm sorry.
All right, Armand, what do you think?
I say F them, because, here's what I've learned, you know, once people make up in their mind a thought about you and who you are, you can't change it. So at some point, you have to say, you know what? You don't like me. I don't like you. I don't need you. We're going to keep pushing. Chris Brown is still selling out shows, still making money, still has millions and millions of fans, still gets brought up in conversations, even when people don't want him being brought up in these conversations. Chris Brown will be is a legend, will be an icon. And I think that, it's unfortunately, that will be his legacy. He will never be able to get from underneath the Rihanna debacle in 2009. People are going to hold him to that. He might have to wear that jacket and just keep pushing, honestly, and stop looking for the validation, because there's going to be many people that are never going to let him live that down, no matter how hard he tries, no matter how many community services he does. They're never going to let him live down his past. And he has to just move forward.
Well, what path? You're talking about his past, like with Rihanna. Why do we only bring up Rihanna?
For Rihanna, Karrueche.
Okay, all of them. He's got a long list.
But I'm just saying, but he's not doing it now.
You got to stop the behavior. If you wanted to change the perception around you, you got to stop the behavior, Armand.
Chris Brown is like our cousin that we love, that we know be messed up.
That's going to show out.
But we know is also extremely talented. So I think two things can be true at the same time. Is he wildly talented? Should he be an icon as far as he is an icon? Yes. Will he forever be painted with the brush of being a bad guy from his past, which is self-inflicted injury? Yes. Yes, but I do agree. It doesn't help him when he makes these posts. But then I take both sides. I understand the emotion part of him, but he's sick of it. If we're sick of talking about it, imagine how sick of it he is with dealing with it. So he's emotional. Most artists are. Cardi B, Chris Brown, they can't just not say anything. And we also got to stop penalizing humans for being human.
Right. Human, you can't abuse photographers, you can't abuse workers, you can't abuse women.
I get that. I'm talking about his reaction.
So you gotta change your behavior, or else you're gonna be mad at people just making sound judgments on you because of your behavior.
But
I was trying to say that.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh my God. I was trying to say, I understand that. I'm not abusing. That is not excusing the behavior. I'm just saying I understand his reaction to it. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead, Armand.
And when we talk about the media, let's just be very clear here. Mainstream media, white media, they make more money off of Chris Brown slander. They don't really do well off of showing Chris Brown in a positive light. Like, let's be very clear here. And we sit on a platform every single day. I'm sure there's been things that I've said, that you guys have said, that people are never going to let you live down. Whether you say it today and never say it again, some things you will always be labeled as, no matter how hard you try to get away from it. So at some point, F them and move on.
1000%. You're not allowed to make any mistakes when you have a light on you, because that's who you are to them.